Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, the new year starts tomorrow, of course, and most of the show's been all about setting goals.
Yeah, we've been getting it.
Getting things going on. But guess what? Something you may set as your resolution is how to grow your brand.
Yeah.
But how do you do that? And where do you even start? Well, someone who's been on our show and helped us a lot over the last few years, Samantha Johnson, is here to help us. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about what is a brand to begin with.
A brand, people would say at first it's a product that defines, it's a company's product or something that they're selling, but now it seems more like an experience that you get from a brand, an individual, or a particular product.
Okay, got you.
Or, I mean, a company, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Well, Samantha, you know, I think it's hard when you're not affiliated with one of these larger companies that's financially supported. How do you really distinct yourself to have your own brand awareness?
So thank goodness for the internet now.
Yeah.
Because as long as you have a purpose, as long as you have a mission, a target audience, you can kind of put together a website. You can put together a social media page. You can put together anything that represents you and whatever your goal to share with the world is, and start defining that as a brand, and then kind of pull help from this team or that team to enhance that. And then you can start to pitch to bigger brands once you have gained a following.
Okay, and that's what we were just talking about on our previous
Yes.
segment. The blog.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean?
Fabulous and Fayette.
And she's now decided to take that to the next level
Yes.
and make it a business. But she was building that brand first. Did you notice she
Yes.
said that? She had started 10 years ago, then changed it slightly, and now it's all become Fabulous and Fayette, which is what everyone wants to know about.
Yeah.
It's a brand.
Yes, and now that she's up to 4,000 followers, I checked her credentials before I came in here. I was talking to a friend over the weekend, and she said, you know, I've been blogging and writing for years, and because I asked, what kind of partnership do you have with this celebrity that I see her posting her stuff all the time? And she says, I really don't. It's just that when the call came in, I had all this content ready. So I could show and prove that, like, even though I'm not super famous or no one knows who I am really, or maybe only 5,000 people know who I am, I have an impact. I can make an impact.
Well, and I think that brings up a good point. You know, we hear so much about ambassadors for a brand or influencers. That's become a really hot word.
Yes.
What's the difference between those?
So I used to be a brand ambassador, which was working for free often when I was coming right out of college. And it seems like the influencer is more short-term, a quick post that followers can swipe up and go to the link. A brand ambassador is more of a long-term contract with a brand, whether it's a small business or a large corporation.
And it's a fee. You get a fee.
There is a fee. So it just came out this morning, or at least I just saw it this morning, that Kylie Jenner is like the top paid influencer online. No surprise there, but she gets $1 million per one post. And right under her is Selena Gomez with $800,000 per post. And now I hired all the companies and brands that I worked for this year in summer. We hired influencers at every event. And you find them from 10,000 followers. Usually brands are interested and up. They're starting at $750 to $2,000, $2,500.
That's still a great side hustle.
It is. It's a wonderful side hustle. When I saw the $800,000 a post, I thought, oh, I got to step my game up.
Rebrand.
Yeah,
rebrand.
really.
But here's the thing, you know, obviously she's worth $1 million per post because she gets a lot of traction.
Yes.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Now, what I want to say to you, what is some bad traction? So when I say that to you, you see these influencers, like there was that guy on YouTube that got banned for going into Japan or China and filming the hanging.
Yeah, the suicide forest.
And he got banned, Logan Paul, huge influencer, and he got banned. And because that was unethical to be seeing as an influencer. Where do you draw the line between good and bad content, and what is classed as good and bad content?
You know, it's funny that you just showed Cardi B, because I felt like at that the big party where she wanted to fight Nicki Minaj, that was pretty bad. But then folks were like, well, "That's her personality. We knew this from reality TV."
Yeah.
And that was the first time that we saw that work for the benefit of someone. So now it's like a tough question to even answer, because before I would have said something like that. You know, negativity.
People getting in fights gets thousands.
Yeah.
Of
And now it's how many views?
Yeah,
Just
I
showing
agree
us the
with you.
streets are
Yeah.
real.
Well, Samantha, thank you so much.
Thank you all for having
appreciate it.
me.
If you want to come back in again, you are more than welcome. There's all the information up on the screen for you now. Appreciate it.